Okay, I'm going to be using a texture plate. Can you see that? It's got like a harlequin thing on this side, and this is a real hard plastic, and then it has some cute little flowers and dots on the other side. This is a Stampin' Up! Harlequin thing. I don't know if it's still available or not. If you have this old Big Shot machine thing, whatever, you'll have to use tab 1. And then you put the texture plate down. Oh, and you're gonna need a black silicone mat and the black hard plastic do body that goes on. You're gonna use those instead of using these. So now what I'm going to do, I have a bottle of water and I'm going to spritz the paper just a little bit, get it wet, and I'm going to lay it down on top of this texture plate. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then next comes the silicone rubber, and the reason why I sprayed that is so that this will have a deeper impression than what would happen if I just put it down dry. Okay, and then this one goes on top, and then you send it through just like normal. Okay. Now let's take a look. All right. So that's what it looks like when it's wet. So I'll need to have this dry. Alright, now to speed up the drying so I can move on and not wait for all of this to dry, I'm going to use my heat tool, my heat gun. Until I don't see any more water spots. Some of these things are really well defined, and there's kind of a shadow, like right there and there. I went into the shadow onto the top part and just colored that in. So using the jelly roll pen. So let me get you down here so you can see what I'm doing, and I got to turn this light on. All right. Now I'm going just right up against the embossed design. Okay, this next thing is a tip for newbies. I don't know if you know much about your paper trimmers. Some of the things, the tricks that you can get it to do. Right now I gotta figure out how to get down here. This is a guillotine trimmer, and I like using this thing for my desktop deal. Now come in close here. This paper trimmer has a guide right here, and this is like a view window, and what I'm going to do is cut along, where are you? I'm going to cut along this thing, but I want to leave a little bit of white. I don't want to cut right directly at it. Okay. So instead of coming out here and trying to figure out, well, am I on right or not? All right. What I'm doing is lining up this edge here with the ink mark. And then that has given me a, where are you? And then that has given me a little gap. Okay, so I'll do that again. And that's the edge of this clear plastic thing. And I'll go around and do this here. Okay, so using that edge, I have got, and so I don't have to use scissors to cut, because man, I can do wonky. Let me tell you, I can do wonky. Most people have this kind of a trimmer, paper trimmer. And this one, I'm not going to be able to get as close on the edges with this one as I was with my other little guillotine thing, but you can get pretty close. So let's come down. All right, what I'm doing on this one, oops, I'm going to let a little bit of the ink show, ink peek through inside there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, now hold still. So this is just with the regular sliding blade paper trimmer. Oh, oh, oh. All right, let's get this last one done. Okay, so there. One's just a little bit closer to the stamped edge than the other one is, and that's okay. All right, well, wrong way. You know, that's okay. Now comes the trick. Okay, move your stamped image, the edge of your image, over until you just barely see it in this plastic business right here. Okay, and then do your next side. Okay. Alright, now these both look pretty much the same. This one was done on this paper trimmer, and this was done on the sliding blade trimmer. And so you get a nice little edge around your whatever it is you want to do. That, as long as it has straight lines or angles. You're on your own if it has circles or curves. Okay.